it's Steve Jameson here, Managing Broker of Remax Crest Realty Westside with your frequently asked questions. Today's question comes from one of our agents at our Metro office, and they're asking, I have a client with an older dog looking at a strata unit that currently allows one dog, but there have been several unsuccessful votes to ban dogs from the building. The votes are very close, and we're concerned that if it passes in the near future, my client won't be able to have their dog. The listing agent is telling me that he would be grandfathered, so my client could always have a dog if he wanted. Is this correct? And the answer is no. A lot of people get confused about what grandfathering means, especially when it's regarding pets. So if your client were to buy the property today and pets were allowed, then his dog, let's call him Fluffy, his dog Fluffy would be allowed to be in the building. If a pet restriction was passed, banning dogs, let's say, while Fluffy was still alive and in the unit, then Fluffy would be allowed to stay until he dies, but then your client would not be allowed to get a new dog. The bylaw would affect him at that point. So basically it's Fluffy that's grandfathered, not the unit or the owner. So very important to remember that, and it wouldn't transfer obviously to another owner. So even if Fluffy was a young dog and that person sold in 3 or 5 years from now, Fluffy's still alive, they move out, the person buying from them would not be allowed to have a dog, even though the previous owner had a dog. Again, it's Fluffy, the dog itself, that's grandfathered and allowed to remain as long as it's alive, but the owner cannot get another dog. So very important if you're working with anybody with pets that you understand this and are able to explain it to them. Again, I hope this helped, and if you have any other questions, please send them in.